boys that do actually have other girls and probably are playing the field a bit and don't actually like you, but with boys that don't have that going on, it's pretty easy to tell, and that's bad advice, I reckon. Because like, no girl, if I got a whiff that a boy is trying to do that to me, I would, like, that's so immature, and why would you want to be with someone? Like, the power game is horrible. Girls hate that, and that's an immature way to get power.
Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Alexander Grace with Red Pill Interviews. I'm here at the University of Western Australia, and today I'm going to be asking women about the Red Pill concept of power dynamics. In the modern age, a lot of men describe feelings of powerlessness when it comes to dating and relationships. It seems to them that women hold the power to decide who to date, for how long, and what level of sexual activity any relationship will involve. In the Red Pill community, they say that in any relationship, the one with the most power is the one who needs the other the least. In order to re-establish power in their interactions with women, they advise men to date multiple girls at once. Demonstrating that they have multiple options available to them will ensure they remain in control and that the woman is to compete for his attention rather than the other way around. The advice they give is, even if you're not seeing multiple girls, still act in a confident and cocky manner around women, as this is the kind of behaviour that's indicative of a man who has options. Any thoughts?
I disagree. I don't think relationships is a power struggle.
Women isn't empowered. It's equal. If you like each other, then you like each other. It has nothing to do with power.
Because it's like making like a weird fake psychological analysis of like dynamics in relationships that aren't there between men and women. So
I am, I suppose, very big on monogamy. That's like, I am dating one guy and I kind of expect that.
I don't know, if I was dating a guy, I wouldn't really want to feel like I was one of many. Because girls just want to feel special, so.
I think it's pretty see-through when they don't actually have other girls around. Like when they do like you, but they're pretending like, oh, I'm like kind of interested in someone else. It's like I know you're not. It's very easy to tell.
And who do you think typically has more power and control in the world of dating and relationships, men or women?
I definitely think that women in general, especially in the early stages of relationship.
I would probably say girls. I would, because boys do have to put themselves out there.
Women actually probably have more power.
maybe guys.
I think that's men, because they're the one that ask you out.
Like, I think a lot of people are really different. I don't think you can say it by a gender.
Do you think it's true that whoever needs the other person less is the one who has more power in a relationship?
Yeah, definitely. I don't want to start speaking from experience, but yeah, no, it is.
Yes, slightly. I don't want to say yes, but yeah.
Well, yeah, but I would say that only because the person that needs the other person more is putting themselves in that situation.
The reason you have more power is because you need the person less. I don't think, it definitely doesn't apply to me in that. Like, I tend to have more power because that's just the way I am.
But I think if you don't want to be in that relationship and somebody else really does, then I do think the person who doesn't want to be in the relationship probably has more power in the sense of like they are less strung up about that person.
When you're dating someone or in a relationship with them, are you generally aware of who has more power in that dynamic?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I always do. And I know when it switches, and I know like you usually do want to get it back somehow. I'm immature in that way, like I know I am.
Like, I suppose I'm aware of it in the sense that, like, because I like things done that way, I will make sure it's done that way.
No, I don't really think about it as power dynamics. So.
Usually I don't, but maybe I should. I don't know. You guys are confusing me.
I think if you kind of feel like someone really wants to like be with you or get with you, and then you feel like you have more of a power, like I do think you can sense it, but I also think that if there is that power struggle, it's not necessarily a great relationship.
Have you ever empathized or thought about how it feels to be a man and have all of the pressure of pursuing women and risking rejection?
Yeah, you know what? I think you guys are so tough. Like, I mean it's awesome.
Yeah, it must be tiring and probably really frustrating because, like, why should it be the guy's job?
Yes, I do, and I do think girls have to be careful about that, and because like boys do put themselves out there, and like that's such a hard thing to do. Like I could never do that.
Yeah, I guess that would be pretty tough. I guess like if you getting shot down all the time.
Yeah, for sure. Because it's like there are gender roles, and I think that's probably difficult in some ways for guys to do certain things.
I do think it's a lot harder for guys to find women, but like, for us, guys just come to us and that's what happens. Like at a club, it's very easy to get a hookup because you just wait until someone comes to you.
Do you think it is wrong for men to analyse what sort of behaviours would help them re-establish power and control in their dating lives?
I think if they want to, they can, but I don't think it's necessarily the right path.
No, I think if you want to be introspective about that stuff and go for it.
I guess you guys have testosterone, so I guess it's normal to think about stuff like that.
No, because I guess maybe like women would also like to establish power and control. They're not like great words to use.
You do need to think about it, and like why would you want to be with a girl that's like constantly putting you in that position where you have to be, I don't know, thinking that you are like less or something. So yeah, you should think about it.
I don't think it's wrong to want to try regain a bit of control over your life. If you're trying to dominate a woman completely and make her a housewife, then that is definitely wrong. I am not doing that. I am not going to be a housewife.
Do you think that the strategy of dating multiple women or acting like you have lots of options will be effective in creating attraction?
No, absolutely not. No.
I don't think so. I think if it is, it might not be the right type of girl. So
No, definitely no. Personally, that's such a turn off for me. Like when I think someone has lots of other things going on, just makes things more complicated, makes you feel like you mean less. So I don't think it's a good strategy.
If you seem in control, then it seems like you have a lot of confidence, which is really sexy. So I get why guys want to be in control.
I can understand the sort of treat them mean, keep them keen sort of incentive. For me, that's not a thing. If a guy is looking at other girls, I'm like, no.
Maybe. I don't think there's anything wrong with dating multiple women as long as it's like disclosed.
Are you attracted to men who appear to be seeing multiple women or have an abundance of options?
No.
no. I mean, like, I think the whole player facade, I don't think that's a good relationship thing.
I usually don't pick guys that are like that because they're usually really cocky, and I don't like cocky guys because that makes them assholes. But
Looking at my boyfriend, no. He had no other options. Whoops, probably shouldn't have said that.
You know if they have a lot of options, but then, and I am attracted, I don't know, like I like, oh no, oh my god.
I don't know, yeah, maybe. No, not really.
I like people that are popular, I don't know, like I like people that are well liked and stuff, and then I think it is more flattering if someone like that has a lot of options chooses you, but then if they want to keep those options open or like keep playing that role that they have all this going on, then no.
What advice would you give men who feel like they have no power or control in their dating lives?
I think if you feel like you have no power or control, you might just not be dating the right people.
just be yourself, because you are the best version of yourself. So like, just be yourself.
It's pretty cheesy, but it's like be yourself. Like if you're feeling like you have to put an act on to be with someone, that's not right.
Just be a positive, nice person and you'll attract the same people.
Like, I think if it seriously does bother you, if it's gotten to the point where it is bothering you, I think there is something that needs to change.
I don't know, try guys maybe? Like other guys? Like, just mess around for a bit and see, I don't know.
Can I be sure, like try homosexuality for a little bit? Is that what you said?
Yeah, homosexuality,
That's a unique answer.
bestiality, whatever.
I don't know. It's hard. This is when I'm glad I'm not a boy, because it is hard, I reckon, these situations. How would you get control besides doing that, besides other women, like pretending you've other women? I don't know. It's not an okay answer.
Really
I don't.
honest,
It
yeah.
is, yeah.
I think that's all for our interview,
Yeah.
but I think in particular my audience has always really responded when the girls that I interview have shown an ability to empathise with the particular difficulties that comes with being a male. So I really appreciate you saying things like yeah, it's hard, like I feel for guys doing this. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment below letting us know what you thought of the girls' responses in this video. If you'd like to see uncut footage from this video and from my other interviews, check out my Patreon page. There's a link in the description box below, and you can click that and you'll find all the relevant information. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.